Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Arlington. Now look at this. A reverse right out of the gate. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah! They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's down. Pass caught by Tolbert. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, smash! Come 79 Bronco!
Flacco. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by
Try again. It's second and 10.
on the play. Second and 10.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go!
It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. And they've got second and long. Second and 14. Dak to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
There you go. What do you think?
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Prescott now. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Dak to throw. And that is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Flacco. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Flacco. Forced out wide. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Flacco. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Wait.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that one incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the 1st half.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah!
No play action. It's Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's Flacco to throw. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Flacco to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Flacco. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able.
And he's in! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 14-6 lead.
Cowboys 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Interesting, you don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
There we go.
On the play fake. Dak moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Play fake. Prescott. Left side. Caught by Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yeah!
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. $1:54 to go. 2nd down, they need 7. They'll run here with Brown. Yeah! Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, now this brings up 3rd down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air, and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
Flacco. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of